Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Travel Talk with Lindy. Please make sure you like and subscribe. You can find me by searching Travel Talk with Lindy on YouTube and Facebook. Today's topic, we're going to cover all about cruising. So let's dive right into it. All right, so we're going to, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're going to talk about a few of these categories in this segment. The 5 categories of cruising, we have contemporary, premium, deluxe. I don't know if you guys can see because my little bubble there is covering it, but that is says luxury and river. Okay, so contemporary, an example of contemporary contemporary category would be Carnival, Royal Caribbean, which I'm sure you guys have heard of, Norwegian Cruise Line, MSC. Premium is going to be Princess, Celebrity, Holland America, and Disney. Contemporary cruises typically will offer something for everyone, right? Premium cruises will be a longer time in the port. You will have a more of an elegant experience, and they have a lot of different exotic locations. Luxury or deluxe, is going to be Azamara, Cunard, and Oceania. Deluxe is a premium cruise line, but it is a smaller ship. And so they're going to sail to even more unique and exotic ports because of how small the ship is. You have luxury, which is Regent, Seabourn, Silversea, Crystal, and these are going to be intimate yacht-like vessels which can visit smaller ports. Now, river cruising would be Viking. Viking also does ocean cruises as well. So it's not just river with Viking, but river, you're going to have AMA Waterways, Uniworld, and many others. On these river cruises, they're going to have more of a cultural discovery. Again, these ships are also going to be smaller. So these are just the categories, just to get that out of the way so you guys understand the different categories of contemporary, premium, deluxe, luxury, and river. Now, we just talked about the contemporary. That is Norwegian, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and MSC. These cruise lines are going to target families and people that have active lifestyles, right? They offer something for everyone. They're going to be affordable vacations to key cruise destinations, and those include Caribbean, Mexico, Alaska, and Europe. There is a casual atmosphere, and these ships tend to be the biggest ships in the industry. You will have a lot of different activities for kids and adults. As you see on the top one at Norwegian, they have a roller coaster that they have put on the ship, which is really, really fun. I'm sorry, not a roller coaster. These are bumper carts, but they do have a roller coaster on NCL. They have a lot of huge and great water slides on the ship, and a large variety of activities that you can do on these ships, which is considered contemporary. Moving into Viking cruises, Celebrity, Princess. This is also targeting families, multi-generation groups, middle-age and first-time cruisers. This is a premium cruise experience. They will have amenities to contemporary lines, but they offer a premium experience featuring like sophisticated dining experiences, amenities, services, and they do Celebrity and Princess, I do know, have some good children's programs. Viking, they don't allow children on Viking, okay? You have to be 18 and over to cruise with Viking, okay? Now, there are 4 things that I think is really important when booking thinking about booking a cruise with your travel agent, right? Location is going to be important. You're going to want to pinpoint the location and where you want to go. The time of booking, timing is everything. A lot of these cruise lines will have many discounts and offers. They will have what I've taken advantage of is they have a lot of different programs and discounts at random times. They'll have like a 24-hour discount. And so a lot of times with these cruises, when you book, your agent is keeping an eye on all this stuff for you. But they will have flash sales. And, we let our clients know there's a flash sale going on that could be 50% off. It could be second guest is free. It could be second guest can fly free. It can be, deposit half off. And all these are good, and you want to get in on them when you're thinking about booking a cruise. So the timing is important. Excursions, I want to touch on that because when you're on a cruise, you want to book your excursions pretty quickly once you get everything finalized, because they sell out quickly, right? Now, when I've cruised with my husband, we didn't necessarily purchase the excursions through the cruise line. We would get off the ship and we would purchase excursions through the personal or private vendors that are offering excursions off the ship. Now, I don't suggest you do that if you've never done it before. One, I also don't suggest you do it if you have children with you. There are securities in place with the excursions that are connected with the cruise line. For instance, if something happens while you're on your private vendor excursion, if there's a delay and you have not made it back to the port to get on the ship, the cruise line will not make exceptions for you if your excursion is not booked through them. So there's a lot of different reasons why you wouldn't want to do that, especially if it's your first time. We didn't want to do more than 1 or 2 excursions with the private vendors because we were on a time constraint, and if something went wrong or we got lost, we wanted to make sure we got back in time. Traveling with children is extremely doable, and I love it when you're cruising because you have the comforts of having your room, entertainment, food, and all of that in one place, right? Cruising can be easy for you if everything is planned out and prepped and ready. They have a lot of different children's programs. I know Carnival has a great program for kids. Royal Caribbean has a great program for kids. They all have some sort of program for the children. The good thing is that these are not the people that will be caring for your children while you're on the ship. If you happen to take advantage of these programs, they are not just random people that they hired. These people have gone through training to care for children. And so they're not just random folks that applied for a job and they just gave it to them and said, watch these kids. That's not how that goes. So you can feel comfortable with knowing that your child is in good hands. If that's something that you're interested in, we can always talk about it. We can go over it. But I think that traveling with your children is a great tool, especially if you are cruising. Anyone that knows me personally knows that I am I'm a fan of cruising, okay? I'm going to always offer cruising to my clients. If you choose not to cruise, that's fine. But I always offer it to my clients because I love cruising, right? So, like I always say, this is going to be short and sweet. And I want to leave you with this quote. Travel is an investment in yourself. So why not invest in yourself? plan a trip for yourself. If you're thinking about, next year, this year, whatever, next year I'm going to be turning 50, I'm going to be turning 40. I want to do a big trip for my anniversary. I want to take my friends with me. Reach out to me. We can put this together and we can get it happening, make it happen for you. I want to also just thank you guys for listening to this week's episode. I hope that something that I said today was, something new that you haven't heard. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video. I thank you guys for listening every week. I hope that you will meet me next week on the episode where we will be talking all about how to plan a group vacation. I know a lot of people think about, I want my friends to come with me. Some people are cool with traveling alone, but some people are like, you know what? I want to make it a party. I want everybody to come. I'm going to be going over how you can plan that and what you need when you are presenting your needs and your wants to your agent. Okay. So I have my name, my phone number here, and my email. If you have questions, concerns, if you want to talk to me about a vacation that you've been thinking about, give me a call. Okay. Next week, how to plan a group vacation. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you have a great week. Ciao.